My name's Lisa Morgan. I work for Airco Training as part of the Careers Support Advice and Guidance team. My role sort of covers the whole of the learner journey.
Okay, so I'm Patrick Walsh. I'm the refrigeration air conditioning tutor here at Airco. So I've been at Airco now 16 and a half years. Around 5 years ago, I was given the opportunity to my level 3 qualification, because previously I only had the level 2. Then I started working for Airco Training and got my teaching and assessor's qualifications, and for the last 2 years I've been the refrigeration tutor here.
I'm George Machin. I'm the new Associate Director for Engineering at North Lindsey College. Well, what we've started to do is invest a lot of money into new courses and existing courses.
For the past sort of 6 years, they've been offering the aircon and refrigeration.
It's a 3-year course. We do this block release, so it's 3 weeks at college, 6 weeks at your employer, 3 weeks at college.
And now over the last 2 years, we've extended that curriculum offer to include plumbing and heating and vent.
That's a 4-year course. And we do electrical as well, which is another 4-year course.
And we're trying to bring in exactly what employers want by mirroring the workshop space with this new investment to what it is going to be like in the industry now and in the coming years.
As well as offering apprenticeships, we start offering a further education course, which is our level 2 in access to building services.
So this is for your school leavers, 16 to 19-year-olds.
I'm Julie Shobe. The FE programme is primarily a pre-apprentice programme.
You don't necessarily are just able to go straight into an apprenticeship. A lot of the apprenticeships at that level are a level 3. So require a good foundation really. So that's what the level 2 access to building services does. So it gives them a foundation in health and safety requirements. They look at the environmental aspects, as well as doing theory and practical units.
We want to prepare students for a preparation into an apprenticeship. We highly recommend it because what it does is it brings you into the world of work and it gives you some idea of how you and what to expect, I guess.
My name's Lennon. I'm doing a level 2 access to building services course at Airco. The course has given me more of a boost above others that are just coming out of school to be employed. Because although you get all the independence you want, you treat as an adult, and it helps, it gives you more of an edge to get an apprenticeship or go to university than someone who doesn't do that. Like, some people go out of school and want to go straight to work, like I did, and then you're waiting about for answers, you're not experienced, and then coming to work it gives you that bit of experience that employers are looking for. Like Lisa, who helps with how to write CVs and that type of stuff, like career advisor, she's always helped me with my CV for applying for apprenticeships, how to properly introduce yourself in meetings and interviews, and what to wear, what not to do, what to do. And then Carl, he's more like the engineering teacher, so from the health and safety to what we're doing now, he's been teaching us that. And just nice, you get treated as an adult, so it's not like you're in school and you get treated as a child, Mr. and Mrs.
My name is Sam Stockdale and I'm doing level 2 access to building services engineering. I like the profession, I like the idea of working on my own, and I would like to get into it, and this is the best way in. I've been to power plants and I've changed some units and bits within the units. I've been doing warehouse work. There's a lot of problem solving that I think is enjoyable.
I feel the level 2 introduction to building services is a really good course because you cover 4 disciplines during that. You do fridge and aircon, heating and ventilation, plumbing and electrical. So you get a taste of all 4 disciplines, and then you can zone in what you want and apply for your apprenticeship at the end of that in that subject.
My name is Lewis Melling and I'm studying Access to Building Services and Engineering at Airco. This course is a bit of an all-round course, giving me a bit of an indication on all types of engineering.
So we try and get you to the next level so that you're prepared for the theoretical work and also for the practical skills that you'll need. So although it starts off at level 2 and that's what your qualification is, we take you right up to where you want to be in preparation for jumping off onto an apprenticeship.
The work opportunities after the apprenticeship are vast, really. The modern apprenticeships don't just put you in the position to do the job, it also has its future proofing in the apprenticeships, like the fridge and aircon apprenticeship. There is a project management element built into it, one of the assignments of project management, so it gives you the extra knowledge that you need to then progress. If you want to move off your tools, you have that key knowledge of project management, so you can go and start running jobs, things like that. The students from our FE programme, we have a good rate of them progressing either to further education or into businesses.
So you could go forward and join a college course or even go on to university. Also you could move into the apprenticeship and that would be in them particular areas, but really it could open up an apprenticeship in any of the building services, engineering, or you could move straight into employment.
When you finish your FE programme and you want to progress onto an apprenticeship, Airco, the bigger business, will normally take on a certain number of apprenticeships. We also work with other companies. This is the main thing with Airco training. A lot of people think that we just supply apprentices to Airco, where we don't. There's many other refrigeration companies in the area that we supply apprentices to.
My next steps are to hopefully complete this course with a pass. It finishes at the end of June, so hopefully I'll like to continue an apprenticeship with Airco.
The investment that's been put into Hull as a city, and with us being on the River Humber with the energy estuary, what people call us, so the work that Siemens are doing and across at Grimsby and just the whole area is being revamped, and a lot of money is being pumped in, especially for the offshore wind industry at the moment.
North Lindsey have now got a foothold into the city, and we want to start looking at all the companies working in this region and the wider region and start developing that and really working with companies to say what is it exactly you want to develop, what can we do, what can we invest in for your future, for the learners, for the city and for the wider area.
So I think really what makes us stand out from maybe studying in a conventional training provider or even a college environment is the work experience opportunities that we can offer. We use Airco as a business, but also lots of other partner employers as well.
I would like to move on to an apprenticeship in electrics.
I'm doing 2 weeks of work experience here at Airco, which I'll be following the engineer, helping him out. It's just a day in the life of sort of like an engineer.
When Airco apprentices come in the room for 2 weeks at a time, or 2 to 3 weeks at a time, Airco have loss of labour, so our study programme backfill, so it gives the opportunity for the young people on study programme to go and experience the work, what a day-to-day life is as an apprentice. So they will come to the Airco building and be introduced to an engineer, and then they will go work with him for the day. So this could be going to any of the sites we look after. So you will be treated just like an apprentice, and it gives you a good taste of what life is to come.
We have as a business also been involved in like external projects where we try and get involved in local like engineering opportunities so that the guys can get as much practical experience as possible. And with the refurb that we're going through at the moment, again, this expands the offer that we can give.
There's a lot of investment going on for the apprenticeships. The existing workshops getting revamped.
So we've got workshops going in there for plumbing and heating. We've also got the electrical booths and workshop going into place as well.
The state of the art, they said it's a new investment. We'll bring in equipment that has never been seen in centres before as well.
In the refrigeration air conditioning industry, there's not one discipline, it's a collection of many disciplines. I like the trade because you're not just doing one thing. There is many things you do within the trade.
We have previously held, events. Now we have to do things, a little bit virtually, but we would have employers into the buildings. We would take the learners to the universities, to campuses, really sort of give them as much information and support as they would need to help them make them decisions about what the best step is for them, that next step.
You've got experienced people, very experienced workers who are been in industry for a long while. I myself have been in industry since I left school, which is a long time, I must admit. But yes, the experience that you're going to get and the actual blending that with the new industries and the new technologies. And for the future, you're going to future-proof all the training and obviously the careers for the learners.
I'd advise someone to come here because we do offer the multi-skilled courses. Plus,
there's no sort of eligibility. There is a requirement only that you've got 5 passes at GCSE, but it doesn't matter whether it's maths or English. Further support is offered, and we provide that either remotely or classroom, however that's going to suit the learners going forward. And we're obviously working very closely with North Lindsey College, and there will be staff available, that will come and help in whatever format that might take for the learner.
I've made a lot of new friends despite all the implications from COVID which have been put in place.
It's a nice environment. It's quite welcoming, and I've got along with quite a lot of the warehouse staff. It's a nice environment to be in, and yeah, I'd enjoy it.
Obviously you might have questions, so please email admin@airco.co.uk, or alternatively go to our website.